keys to the kingdom. So by faith we already won. Whole squad got a war cry. Tell the enemy it ain't a fair fight.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Cash and Calling. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you guys. I missed y'all so much. I didn't record last week a budget with me for October Paycheck #1. I just needed to step back and take a little break and honestly get refreshed. I feel like we can go and do so much, but we definitely have to have time where we're refreshed and all of those things. Yeah, I missed y'all so much and I look forward to seeing y'all in the comment section. This week has been very challenging to say the least. There have been unexpected expenses and I battle with should I include it in October paycheck #2 or shouldn't I? But I am going to include it because you're going to see later in this video, there are some bills that I'm going to opt out of paying this week. We'll talk more about that. We'll talk about what the unexpected expenses actually were and our plan for them. We'll talk about all of that. First, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. So, my name is Brittany. I'm 37 years old. It's nice to meet you if you're new here. And I'm a wife. I'm a mom of 4. We have 2 boys, 2 girls, and I work as a nurse practitioner full time. So I recently picked up a second job to help us out with our financial goals. So we're still navigating a season of transitions, just figuring out what our paycheck and pay schedule will actually look like. I pray that y'all are well and that October is going good for you. Let me know in the comment section below how your October is going. Have you had any unexpected expenses and how did you navigate that? So, yeah, that's kind of where we are, you guys. And we do have debts. We're in over $200,000 of debt. Our debt includes our mortgage, student loans, multiple medical bills, and 1 car loan. Honestly, it was getting me a little frustrated because I'm like, oh my gosh, we finally got in a place where we can start tackling some debts and then here come the expenses. But I'm gonna praise God anyhow and we're gonna navigate it and we're gonna come out better than ever. So I'm just speaking that into existence, y'all. We're going to talk about my student loans in this video. Later in the video, I finally went ahead and applied for the income-based repayment plan. I haven't got a decision on it yet, but we'll talk about that because honestly, if I can be very transparent, I kind of regret it. And I think I moved too fast, but we'll talk about it. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started and break down the numbers and I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. If you enjoy this type of content, whether it's debt-free journey, cash stuffing, budget with me, I'm a one-stop shop, y'all. I'm trying to do it all. So if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing and go ahead and like the video, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna clip my microphone. All right, let's go. All right, so y'all should see my budget here on the screen so y'all can follow along with me. I'm a pen and paper type of girly. I don't do the whole digital. I've tried it before and it seems so confusing to me sometimes. So I don't do digital budgeting, just pen and paper. I like to see it, scratch out, like make out my marks and all of that stuff. So, all right. So, first things first is tithes. Our tithes this week, my tithes were $249. My husband's tithes were $28. And that was a total of $277 for our tithes this week. And my husband, he didn't get his paycheck this week. He's paid twice a month. So I'm the only one got paid. I get paid on a weekly basis and he gets paid twice a month. All right, let's go on to our bills. So this is kind of where there's going to be some adjustments made this week because of the unexpected expenses. Bills, this week. We have the girls' tuition. They go to a Christian pre-K program. And y'all, I don't have my wedding ring on. I forgot it. Actually, let me go get that real quick because that's important. Right, I'm back. I had to get my wedding ring. That is so important. The reason I feel it's so important because it shows a sign of unity and togetherness. And we are definitely on this journey together. So I had to pause and do that. The reason it was off is because I got my nails done. I just got those done. So my husband, he had for a haircut on here, but we canceled that. He's not getting a haircut this week. He cut his own hair, and it looks really good. So I'm like, sweetie, let's tap into this seriously, so we can save this $30 every week. So he don't like that idea, but he did such a great job cutting his hair this week. So we're gonna X that. We're not gonna include that in the budget. So that's one thing we cut out this week. Google storage, that came out automatically. That was $199. Student loan, I paid $15 to Moila this week, and I did apply for the income-based repayment plan. What I don't like is, and the reason I had my regrets afterwards, I'm like, I don't know what the payment is going to be. They ask for you like your check stubs and all of that, which is fine. I submitted that, but they don't tell you how much it's going to be. I guess they have to work behind the scenes. So I'm just praying to God that the payment is not something that we can't afford in this season, which we can afford it. I mean, I'm not going to go there and say we can't afford it. We can afford it, but it would make things tight, especially when you're trying to pay off other debts first. I honestly feel like I kind of jumped the gun and did that. And I felt pressure, honestly, just from watching other people, like they're starting to pay off their student loans, and that spirit of comparison will get you, you guys. So, like, I don't know. I feel like I jumped the gun on it, applying for that. And we'll see. And I will keep y'all updated on what the actual payment will be every month once they give me a decision on it. All right. IRS is getting 147 this week. I did take y'all advice and I opened up a high yield savings account through Capital One. We already bank with them, so it was easy to do. So I opened up a high yield savings and start putting the tax money in there. A breakdown of the 147. So Mississippi state taxes is getting 75 and self-employment taxes getting 72. But they're all going in the account together. And I will give y'all the balance on that tax account later in the video. I have the actual amount that's in there now. All right, Prime already came out. It was $16.04. MLH, that's the medical bill. It automatically drafted from our health savings account. So it already came out. Utility bill. So this is a change. I'm not going to pay the utility bill this week. It's due on the 15th, which I'm recording this on the 13th. So it's due, but we are a month ahead on it. The balance in the utility account right now is negative $246.16. So our total bill for this month is $89.12. So that will come out of that negative balance, and we still have money left over. I feel good about just not paying it this week and let that utility bill money go on the unexpected expense that came up. Braces, that's part of my son's deposit. His total deposit was $500. We did $200 last week, which y'all did not see because I didn't do a budget with me, but I did do $200 last week, and we'll do $300 this week, which actually is today because he's getting his braces today. I'm going to go pick him up from school in about an hour, and we're going to go to the dental school, and they're going to put his braces on. So he's so excited, y'all. I don't know what it is about kids and braces, but they love it. And he's excited. I'm excited for him. So we'll see. Y'all pray that it all goes well. All right, nails. I did get my nails done. I actually got those done today. And it was 45. I gave her a $5 tip. So a total of $50 went towards my nails. And I do include that in bills because it's something that has to get paid, and I don't want to be scrounging for something that I know I have to pay for. So our total for bills is $1,008.03. And let's talk about what was unexpected, because y'all have heard me say, okay, we had unexpected expenses this week. So let's talk about it real quick. All right, so our air went out. So we came home and I'm like, honey, it is hot. It's really hot. Like, what's going on? And the unit was froze. And I'm not a term person. Like, I literally don't know what this is. They're like terms for this. Yeah, so it was froze, the unit outdoors. So we were like, we have to call someone. So we called someone and they came over, I guess, and gave us a diagnosis. They said it was a small leak. We just had the coils replaced, whatever that is. We had the coils replaced like 3 years ago. So that's basically new for a unit. So they were like, it might be a small leak, but we were on zero as far as the Freon. I don't know if that's what it's called. So we did not get our AC serviced this summer, which we should have. So that was our fault. Like, that falls on us. We did not get it serviced. They said it was on zero, so they had to charge it fully. That was the initial quote was $500. So I was looking all sideways and all that because I was like, what? But he came down and he said $350. We went ahead and paid it. So how did we pay it? It did not come out of savings. Praise God. So it didn't come out of savings. I ended up taking it out of the cash envelopes, which I was very frustrated about, to be honest, and to be very transparent. Okay. I was very frustrated about that. But it did come out of the cash envelope. Part of it came out of my savings challenges. The other part came out of home upkeep. And y'all will see that on my cash stuffing video, which I will be recording soon. So I'm behind on recording. I haven't recorded my cash stuffing. I haven't paid a lot of the bills, like, which we don't have a lot this week. So I'm not, I guess what I really mean is I haven't taken money out, because I haven't taken money for gas. We haven't went grocery shopping this week. We would have normally been done that. I haven't taken anything out of the bank. So my cash stuffing video is late, but I will get it out, you guys. I promise I will. And y'all will see what I mean about the envelope being depleted. Some more unexpected expenses. So we got the AC unit. We had to get an oil change. We need to do both vehicles. My husband went ahead and did his, and I'm going to do mine next. I do have money in the cash envelope for oil change, but it's not enough for both vehicles. So that was an unexpected expense. Well, kind of not. I mean, maybe. I didn't know it was due, but it is, and it's overdue actually. And I wasn't thinking it was. So oil change, it was an unexpected expense. Maybe, maybe not. That kind of fell on us not knowing, I guess. Our microwave stopped working, which we have small children, y'all. We need that access to heat up things quickly. And yeah, that's been very kind of frustrating too. So our microwave went out. We contacted someone and they said by the time you order the part and they put the part on, it was going to be like $300. So we have to get a new over the stove, like stove top microwave. So the one that's over the stove. Haven't looked at those yet to see what the prices are, but I can expect maybe $200, $300. Let me know in the comments if y'all know of anything cheaper. I know there's Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if we want to go that route. We'll see. But so those are the unexpected expenses. And yeah, they kind of threw us for a loop. So I've kind of been on stealth mode, or a mode where I'm just like chilling until everything settles. and that might affect my cash stuffing as well, like the amounts I'm going to cash stuff. It might not be much of anything. I pray that y'all will tune in and watch that video when I do post it, but it might not be a lot that I'm actually stuffing in the envelopes. So yeah, that is what has been happening. And we're going to go on to our sinking funds. Okay, so our sinking funds, which I have not, like I said, I have not pulled any money out of the bank for these sinking funds. And the money that I do pull is probably going to be less than what I have listed here. I'm not sure yet. But groceries has a budget of 150 this week. I might need to honestly go in and restructure that. I might do 125 instead of 150. I'm still thinking about it, but as of now, 150 is what we have budgeted. Gas, we have $100 budgeted. We're going to go ahead and keep gas because I am doing my PRN job some this week, and I'm going to need that gas because it is a traveling position. I go to people's homes. My husband plans on doing Lyft more this week because he's out for fall break. His school, he's working in a school system, so they're out for fall break, which is a whole week. So he'll get to do Lyft. So we'll keep the gas like it is. We might actually need a little more than $100 with me going out and him going to be going out. All right, we got spending money, which is 115. I think we're gonna lower that to be realistic. Maybe we can get me and my husband get 25 and 25 and my son get 15. So I think we're gonna lower that or adjust. Eating out, $40 is budgeted for this week. Toiletries, we're gonna go ahead and budget 15, and miscellaneous 20 just in case something else comes up that's small and we can cover it there. And we're gonna put toward our house note this week $150. So I'm gonna transfer that to a high yield savings account because with my mortgage company, which is Penny Mac, I can't pay bi-weekly or whenever I get ready. When I make a payment, it has to be the full month's payment plus principal. And I hate that because I've seen where some people's mortgage company, you can make like payments toward that monthly notes, but with this company you can't, or maybe you can and maybe I don't know about it. So if you utilize Penny Mac, it's your like mortgage lender, let me know. Are y'all able to pay before it's due, like break the payments up, or do y'all have to pay like that one payment and then put extra on the principal? All right, so a total for our sinking funds is $590 is what's budgeted. Like I said, there might be some adjustments made with this. And let's go on to our virtual envelopes. So virtual envelopes this week, vacation got its normal 85. That balance is $1,571 currently. Christmas didn't get anything. It's fully funded at $1,200. I am going to start shopping soon, or at least get a plan for shopping, like seeing how much my nieces and nephews, how much I'm going to budget for them, how much me and my husband are going to budget for the kids and for each other, how much I need for food. So I'm going to start breaking that down soon, and I'm gonna set up a Christmas binder. So I'll be looking forward to that video. I'm gonna record that when I do it. So I'm excited about that, y'all. All right, taxes. I told y'all it was in the bill section up there that it got 147. The balance on that tax account is now $741.31. So it's adding up really nicely. Our medical, which is our health savings account, got its normal $100 this week, and the balance is $180 on that account. I have been, last week I paid a medical bill, something on the medical bill. So that account is getting a little low, honestly, for my liking. I like it to be a little more, but I mean, it is what it is, and the balance is 180 right now. So a total for our virtual envelopes is $332 this week. All right. Now, let's go on to our debts and see what we were able to do. So, y'all know I talked about in my October overview that I want to be very aggressive about paying down our car loan. So, this week, the car loan was not due, but we ended up paying $200 towards it. And the balance now is $4,197.04. The goal for the month of October is to get the balance below $4,000, and we're on target to do that plus more. So, our house loan is not due this week. Didn't pay anything extra. The balance is $131,015.18. Our medical, which is our health savings account. No, I'm sorry. Our medical debt, which is all those medical bills we have, y'all. It was due this week, which was $30. So we paid $30, didn't do anything extra this week. And the balance now is $3,410. So a total for our debt this week was $230. And I'm celebrating it. It was a small amount compared to what we wanted to pay, but God is good. So I'm going to celebrate that too. And yeah, y'all. So, like I said, this week has been kind of challenging. Let me know if you had any challenges this week, and we'll talk about it in the comment section. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I appreciate your journey as well. And I hope to encourage and support you on your journey if you're going through a debt free journey or just budgeting in general. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give the video a like. And I pray that you will consider subscribing. That is it for now, y'all. Y'all catch me on my cash stuffing video, which I pray to have out pretty soon. I haven't recorded it yet. So look forward to that. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.